Hi, ladies. I'm going to go ahead and mute you all and just let everybody else in. And give it just a couple of minutes while we let everybody in. Let me get my notes out. Sorry, I gotta move you guys. I gotta get into my cabinet real quick. I don't because I already pulled it out. All right, one more minute and we're gonna get started. All right, let the last of you in. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. First thing I wanna say is I put, happy Wednesday. Thank you guys for coming on. I put in our important announcements, a Google form. And there's 167 people in the app right now. I got 28 replies. Don't run in there and do it now, but 28 of you are getting a prize. Do you see those on my desk right now? All 144 of you that did not look at the form will now currently start looking at forms that I asked for you guys to fill out. So thank you to those that filled out the form, Heather and Danielle and Lisa. You guys are all getting a treat in the mail. Amy, it's thick, it's fun. They're going to go out tomorrow. If you gave me your email instead of your address, I will message you, because that's not your fault, because I went back and I did say mail, but I guess people will be thinking email terms, not really mailing address. So I'm going to message you guys that did that. And you guys will get it anyway. But the important announcement group, I kind of did that for a reason, because that tells me that people are not looking at the important announcement group. It is super important. If you look at any group, out of all the groups in the app, is that group. And to think that there's 25 people in this meeting right now, 26 people in this meeting right now, and I think it's 27 people filled out that form and gave me their mailing address, is sad. Like, it made me sad. Like, it made me feel like, wow, that has been sitting there for over a week. And I got 27 mailing addresses. 27. Like, I don't know. I was just like, do you look at the group? Do you say, you know what? I don't want to fill out the form? Because I ask you guys to do it because I ask it for a reason. Like, I'm not just saying, can you guys just do it for me? So anyway, I'm done with that. So I appreciate those that filled it out for me, and hopefully you guys will like what you get in the mail, because they're going to go out tomorrow. All right, so moving on. Let me grab up my notes. We have 4 weeks left to this challenge, right? I think I said it's over on the 16th. So a little under 4 weeks. First, this challenge started on May 31st. So the 16th, this is over. And didn't know if anybody wanted to do the step challenge. I will put the group notification in there. I think Cheryl won it last time. Cheryl, right? She was just on there. I just saw her face. But I'm pretty sure she won. I think she won $200, right? Yeah, so Cheryl won $200 the last challenge, the last four week step challenge. So we're going to do that again because it keeps you guys engaged. And I'm going to do a contest because I feel like you guys are not as engaged as you should be. So this is the contest. You must hit your macros every single day for the next 4 weeks. Every day. You must commit or complete fitness every single day. You must weigh in every Friday and Monday. The person that does that with the most weight loss, because there's more than one of you that will actually do it. So the one that does that with the most weight loss will get 2 private training sessions with me, fitness, and a Shred Tribe cup, the new Shred Tribe cups that are coming. So that will start tomorrow. And I have a way of running a report to see that. So those are the qualifications, and I will put that in the important messages group, important announcement group, which we know nobody's looking at. So hopefully you guys will look at it. The ones that do look at it will be in the contest. The ones that don't look at it won't be in the contest. Can you tell I'm annoyed by that? Sorry, I'll let it go. Let me just get that out of my system. Okay, let me just back up really quick. The reason why I made the important announcement group is because everybody was saying that there was too much stuff going in the Shred Tribe group and that they couldn't catch up with all the announcements. And when something was important, they didn't know if it was important or not. So I said, okay, let me make an important announcement group so that you guys know that that's the group that you really need to look at. So that being said, nobody was looking at it. Anyway, all right. Another thing I'm doing, I am starting as of the next challenge, an ambassador referral program. And it's not retroactive. I'm in 100 million referral programs, ambassador programs. None of them have ever been retroactive, unfortunately. But going forward, if you refer a friend, you will get $5 credit. If you already paid for 3 sessions in full or whatever the case is, I will Venmo you or Zelle you $5 for every referral that comes through. We can keep track of it. I can keep credit for you, whatever you want to do, you just let me know. But you get $5 credit for every referral that comes through. It's not retro, it starts now. So going forward, it's not if somebody stays on, they do another session. It's a new person, just so everybody knows. And let's see. Step challenge, ambassador referral program, the new contest, the important announcement group, the stuff that's getting mailed out. Okay. I just want to do a quick review of a couple of things now. Since we are 4 weeks in, which means we're 3 weeks, we've already been in it for 3 weeks because it's a 7-week session. I'm still being asked if I can modify macros. No, I will not modify your macros. Please try to adhere to what I give you unless there's a reason for the change. And the reason for change is there's 3 reasons. You gave me the wrong information to begin with. You changed your fitness program or routine, or had surgery or something, or you've already lost a large amount of weight and I need to change it to get with that new goal. Otherwise, no. And just because you've lost maybe 10 or 12 pounds, that doesn't necessarily mean your macros will change, because it usually takes about 10% of your body weight for me to change your macros, just so everybody's on the same page with that. I know it's not easy to hit your macros. I get it, but that's why we're learning how to do that. And that's why I'm here for you guys. So if you don't message me, I don't know that you need the help. So you guys need to reach out to me and say, hey, Shannon, I need your help. Can you help me with this? And I will help you with it. Don't expect me to be able to help you in 3 seconds. So you have to give me a chance to reply back to you, and don't get upset with me if it's not immediate, because I do have other jobs, but you guys, as soon as I see your message, I do try to reply back to you. And then when you guys message me and say, I'm really trying, but there's no way I can hit my carbs. There's no way I'm going to hit my proteins, and I'm always going to go over my fats, but I'm really trying. That's not really trying. That's just telling me what you're doing. Really trying is, hey, Shannon, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and I know I have 87 carbs left. What should I do? Or yesterday I didn't get my proteins in. I'm probably going to do the same thing today. How can you help me hit those proteins? And then when I tell you, and you come back and tell me, well, I don't want to do that, well, then you're not really trying. Because my advice is what you should be doing, because I'm your coach. I know how to get you to hit your macros. So the only way you're going to learn is by asking. And the only way you're going to change is by applying what I tell you, right? And yes, everything is a challenge, because what doesn't challenge you is not going to change you. But if you follow it and make the changes, it will work. And the people that consistently follow it will consistently see the changes. Okay, so now I want to talk about vacations, and it's not a long topic, which is why I figured I would talk for 14 or 15 minutes first and then go into vacation, because it's not really a long topic. It's kind of a simple thing. And here's the deal. When you go on vacation, you're on vacation. Do not stress yourselves out about hitting your macros as per se on your program to lose weight. Because when you're on vacation, is your goal to lose weight, or is your goal to enjoy your vacation? Think about that first. Are you going to be able to exercise while you're on your said vacation? What changes from your regular routine? Hold on, I just want to read this message. what from your current routine to your vacation will change? So if you're walking every day now, why couldn't you do that on your vacation? Or the vacation place you're going to, do they not have a gym? Like all those things, take that into consideration before you go on vacation, right? Plan ahead for those things. If you're going on vacation for more than 4 days, 4 days, more than 4, I want you to tell me, and we're going to change your macros to maintenance calories. That means, let's say your regular calories, because you're trying to lose weight, is 1460, right? But your maintenance calories are 1740. So you're not going to gain weight while you're on vacation, but you're going to maintain the weight you are at until you come home from vacation. If you were to gain a pound or two, the minute I adjust your macros back to where you were before you left, which is called reverse dieting, it'll come right back off the minute you go back on track. So yes, you can change how you're eating while you're away because you have that little leeway, and you're not so stuck in that bubble of, I can only eat 1,460 calories because I only have 172 carbs. I want you guys to enjoy your vacation, because if you don't, you're not going to enjoy your new lifestyle. Your journey is not going to be rewarding. Going away for 14 days is not necessarily a vacation. Yes, it is, but you're also going away for 14 days. So going away for 14 days is more of another lifestyle change. So if anybody's doing that, I feel like Margot is because she's smiling, but you are? I can't hear you.
I am. I'm going hiking though. We're doing 10 days and pretty much 6 out of the 10 will be hiking.
Okay, so that's a vacation.
So for us, like
You work
better
a lot of
fishing or
activity.
like horseback riding, we're very active the whole time we're there. It's just the first like 3 or 4 days we aren't. So that's something we can address when we need to. But it's gonna be hard to be diligent. It's gonna be like almonds and sandwiches.
Right, which I don't expect you guys to do. And I do expect you to be mindful. You know, we're always supposed to be mindful of what we're doing. And, you know, you don't want to sit down at dinner and have fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah.
First of all, that's a heart attack. So nobody should be eating that anyway. But, you know, if you want to have that frozen yogurt in a waffle cone with sprinkles, then do it. If you want to do it every single day on your vacation, then do it. Yeah, there's going to be ramifications for it, but you're on vacation. You know, if you're able to hike or walk every day, make sure you do that. But doing the reverse dieting before you go and going on your maintenance and then getting back off of maintenance and going back on your calories will help you. I promise you. But if you can get in steps and you can drink your water while you're on vacation, that is the most important thing. Road trips are really hard when you're in the car for a long period of time because we tend to want to snack while we're road tripping. Pack healthier snacks. I say this all the time. You know, social time is not food time. We associate it with it. I remember when I was a kid, before we would go on road trips, we would drive. I lived in New York. I'm from Long Island, so we would drive to Florida all the time. It was 3 kids. My parents didn't want to fly. We'd pack up the station wagon. We would drive to Florida. But before we would go to a place called King Cullen. It was like our supermarket. And we would each get to pick out like 4 snacks that we loved. And literally, we would probably finish the snacks before we even got past New York City. Like before we got past the tunnel, we would like chow down half of our snacks because we associated vacation with our parents letting us eat whatever we wanted to eat. Or going to Lake George. We go to Lake George all the time in the summer. And every night we would have ice cream. Forget frozen yogurt. We would have ice cream every single night. Yes, Margot.
quick thing. We drive to Maine from Florida, like almost every summer, and I pack a full cooler full of food and everything we need so that we don't have to stop and get the junk food. You know, my husband is a junk food junkie, and he might stop at Arby's or whatever and get his chili and do all his stuff, but I pack everything pretty much for the most part so that it's easier for people when you do a road trip. It is the best to do it that way.
And that's
My opinion.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Like I was so in the mindset of packing shit when you go on vacations that when I moved to Florida and I was in college, I went to FAU and my sorority sisters and I would drive to Orlando to Disney. What is that? 2.5 hours. I was like, oh, we need to pack our snacks. Like that was like a road trip to me. And I was so excited. I would pack all shit food to go 2.5 hours. Doritos, like everything you're not supposed to eat. So I've learned not to do that. And I've learned to pack things that I enjoy, like cheese sticks, you know, low fat mozzarella cheese sticks. Like I'm not gonna eat cucumbers on my vacation in baggies. I'm not, sorry. I do like to enjoy my vacation too, but I'm not gonna lie, I personally try to stay on track on my macros because if I have a brain thing, but other people don't have to do that, and you can enjoy your vacation. And you know, once you come back, you get right back on it. I have a client on my program, and some of you know him, Jerry. You guys know Jerry, right? Big Jerry from Orange Theory. So he's been away for like 5 weeks, and he messaged me last night. He's like, you know, I haven't gotten on the scale once. I was like, you need to get on the scale. You need to be accountable. He's lost 7 pounds since he's been on vacation. Because even though he's on vacation, he's gone to Orange Theory. But he literally has had fettuccine Alfredo while he's away. And he's indulged in food. He's sending me pictures every day of these meals that are crazy. But he's compensating by working out and drinking his water and being mindful of the meals he's eating while he's not binging. And that's all I want you guys to think about. Because everybody's been messaging me lately about, oh my God, I'm going on vacation. Oh my God, I'm going on vacation. Danielle is going on a 14-day vacation. Thankfully, she's going on vacation to people that are in the program, which helps. But sometimes when you do that, you sabotage yourselves. And I said that to her, and I'm like, be careful, because sometimes you say to yourself, well, don't tell Shannon, but we're going to eat this, because it's like, we're doing it together. It's okay. You know, if you're doing it and I'm doing it, then it doesn't count. And you don't want it to be like that. You want to be able to support yourself, support each other. And a lot of times that happens when you ask your spouse or your sibling to come in the program with you also. A lot of times it ends up sabotaging the person that invited the person in. So be mindful of that. So the most important thing when you go on vacation is to enjoy your vacation. That's why they are called vacations. Alicia goes on vacation, I don't want to say often, but you go on vacations pretty often, right, Armento? And you're very mindful when you go on vacation, right? I can't think of a time when Alicia's gone on vacation and gained more than a pound. And if she has, she's so mindful of gaining that pound. She comes back and she takes off like 1.5 pounds. Like she is so aware and mindful, and she goes on like trips, like with girlfriends, and like she doesn't just go to like Fort Lauderdale, like she goes to Europe and she goes places and just enjoys her time. I see pictures, I know she's doing it, but she just is very mindful of what she's doing when she's not doing her partying, and she's very aware of what she should and shouldn't be doing. Am I right, Alicia? Yes, thumbs up. Okay. So raise your hand if anybody is scared to go on vacation this summer. Raise your hand if you are super excited to go on vacation because you know you're going to kick ass, because you're going to be prepared for your vacation. Okay, so now raise your hand and be totally honest, because I would raise my hand. I'm going to raise my hand too. So if you are afraid you're going to gain weight and you don't want to go on vacation because you're afraid you're going to gain weight, so it would hold you back from taking vacation, even though you're going to go. Okay. So what you need to do is set yourself up before you go on your vacation. First of all, you need to read the book or listen to You're a Badass, because it really will set you up to be positive when you go on your vacation. It will help you remember that vacation is only one time. It is not the rest of the year. And if you're going to drink, enjoy the drinks and then let it go. Try to stay away from the sugar drinks. Try to be mindful of the drinks you're having. You know, yeah, we all want margaritas and pina coladas because we're on vacation, but try to be cleaner because those have more sugar in them. And if you're going to have a drink, as Danielle takes a drink, if you're going to have a drink, cheers. If you're going to have a drink, remember your drinking doesn't mean you have to have shit food while you're drinking. And, you know, if you want to hoard your calories for your alcohol, you can. But if you tell me you're going on vacation before, I will adjust your macros to be maintenance while you're gone. If you're not going to track while you're on vacation, it's fine. Don't. But just, you're going to let me know, hey, I'm going on vacation for this amount of time. I'm not going to track, but I'm still going to be in the app, and I will message you at least every other day and let you know I'm aware of what I'm doing and I'm still focused. Because if you're not, I'm going to be a micromanager anyway. I'm going to message you and be like, hey, are you alive? What are you doing? Like, are we still here? Don't forget me. Don't forget the tribe. If you have a tank top, take it with you. It will make you remember. The summer is the hardest time of the year. Holidays come and go. You know, Christmas comes and goes. New Year's comes and goes. Those are not a big deal because it's one day. But summer's hard because we all take vacations. Even 4th of July, you know, it comes and goes. Everybody stresses about 4th of July because everybody's had hamburgers and hot dogs and all that crap. But like, I stress out a bit about vacations all the time. That's why I don't take them. But most importantly, be mindful and enjoy your vacation, whatever you are doing. And think about me the entire time you are on your trip. I'll probably be in your head regardless. Plus, if you keep the app, you're going to get all your dings every 5 seconds anyway. And now I bet all of you, whether you're watching it or watching it on the recording, are going to stay in the important announcements group. Because I bet you want one of these fluffy things. And to be totally honest with you, every single person in the tribe is getting one of these. So if you have not filled out the form, and if you didn't listen to this whole Zoom, you won't know this, by the way. If you have not filled out the form, please go into important announcements. Go into the Google form. I need your real address, not your email address. These are going out. Whose is this? Susie's. These are going out tomorrow. Isn't that cute? These are going out tomorrow. And just think of all the hard work I went into these because I'm doing this by myself. And then hopefully you guys will get them by Friday. And then those that didn't put their information in the group won't have it yet. So I'm going to end the meeting. Does anyone want to share anything? Anybody want to talk about anything? I'm going to put all the information. I'm going to put about the ambassador referral program. I'm going to talk about the chat. I'll put something in about the challenge. If anybody wants to do the step challenge again. Once again, Cheryl won $200. That's freaking awesome. I'm going to talk about the other contest, and I think that's it. If you live near Green Acres, Forest Hill, and Jog, starting next week on Wednesday mornings at 5:30 a.m., I'm going to be teaching spin at Crunch. It's local, and their membership's really cheap. Just so you guys know. Shameless plug.
Hey, Shannon, Nassim here.
Who's that?
Nassim.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Sorry, I was on 2 meetings at one time. So just wanted to say really quick, because it's so doable. I actually took a trip to Seattle. I bought portable little Vega shakes. They're already prepackaged. They're just so easy to do. You can do it yourself if you have your own protein powder. And I bought a mini blender bottle, and I had no excuse not to hit my protein. Plus, I also brought some low-fat protein bars. And I came back the same weight after flying, after both days I had, I was a little naughty, but I still maintained my macros. I made everything fit and I still didn't gain weight. So it's totally, totally doable. And I also worked out one time when I was gone. So just lean on Shannon.
Thanks.
She has great tips. And I too am guilty. I didn't see the important announcement. I don't know if it was posted today. I think today was just a S show.
No, it's
So
been up since
apologies.
Monday. It's been up since Monday.
Okay, well, I'm just a jerk. Sorry.
Sure. But it's up there. So just make sure you guys go up there and do it. And I know they say private, but you just told it anyway, Naseem, so we're good. Because Naseem said
Yep.
she maintained her weight and she did all this stuff, but it said private, so I don't want to read it out loud. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any other messages over here. And, Naseem reminded me of something. When you go on vacation, do not weigh yourself the day you come back or the day after. You will go into a depression. When you go on vacation and you fly, you retain water flying. Don't weigh yourself. Wait till 2 days and then weigh yourself. It's more of an accurate weight. Anyone else want to share anything?
So I can't take my scale with me?
I mean, you can take your food scale with you, but I have a feeling that your sister and Sherry both have food scales.
Yeah, but not my scale.
That's correct. Oh, you mean your weigh-in scale?
My scale isn't good enough for you, sister?
No.
I
gotta stick
personally,
to the same.
I would not weigh myself on somebody else's scale.
No, I gotta stick to the same scale.
Yes,
No, but once you move it, it's not good anymore, right, Shannon?
that is correct.
Right.
I know.
I'll keep it home.
I get mad when my cleaning girl comes and she moves my scale. I'm like, so it changes it all. You can't do that. All right. Anybody have anything else?
I know.
Okay. So also one more thing about the retreat. I'm going to make a separate retreat coming up in July, a separate retreat group coming up in July, just for the people that are for sure going. There are still spots available if anybody's interested. And I'll be putting the agenda out in the other group and more information about that as we get closer, as it gets more exciting. All right, so I am going to let you guys all go. Have an amazing Wednesday night. Please put your address in the announcement group, and everybody have an awesome Wednesday. Remember, always be badass, and I will be seeing you guys next week. Bye, everyone.